Stream looks shaky. Stream shaky? Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. Tremendous performance today. Tremendous performance. Glad you waited until now to do it. Saints teasers blown up as a result. 4 of the 5 teaser legs that we discussed this morning were solid. Kansas City covered their tees. The Packers covered their tees. Tampa Bay covered their tees. Tennessee covered their tees. Problem for me was I had a little bit too much on the Saints and not enough on everybody else. Happens. That was a hell of a win with Jalen Hurts. Hell of a win. And it shows you the major flaw with Taysom Hill and the New Orleans Saints. As good as they are, and this is the situation that some other teams have faced, Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, to score fast, they've got to get the offense moving. He doesn't have it. He's not that guy. Like, they need to huddle. They need to talk. It takes too long. Philadelphia lost 3 of their 4 starters in the secondary during that game. And it took the Saints forever to start attacking. Like, that was not a good game plan. And also, Sean Payton, how many 4th and 1s do you want to kick? I thought you were the guy who went for it with Taysom Hill. Doug Peterson out Sean Payton today. Crazy. Sour grapes. Abby, I see you in there. Nice call on the over in that Kansas City-Miami game. You said that this morning. Very nicely done. All right. It could have been a hell of a lot better. It wasn't. We won with Tampa. We won with the Colts. Cousins under passing yards, and the Chiefs Tampa Bay teaser. So 4 winners. Losers. Giants. Jesus. Like, all of a sudden, Arizona's got great defense. Come on, Giants. Kyler Murray under rushing yards. The Andy Dalton INT, which counts as 2 losses. He was clean today. Should have seen it coming against the Bengals, but wanted to ride the train anyway. I'll be back on it next week. Cousins throwing an INT didn't happen. You're lost. 4 and 7. Overall, 115, 147, and 1. 32 back. I cannot get ahead to save my life. Bills tonight. So am I missing anything here? Took the over on Debo's prop bets. Encircle McCoy. Knew better too. Congratulations to the Chargers, by the way. The Falcons proved that Falcons lost that game. Exactly what the entire world probably saw coming, yet impossible to wager. Impossible to wager on those 2 teams. New way to do better with the G-Men. Anyone who stayed away from the G-Men, good work. I was an idiot. I like that one. I can't believe they struggled so much offensively against an Arizona defense that's been terrible. Well, not terrible, but they've been below average. So there we go. Next stream is going to be tomorrow. We got Ravens, Browns will be 2 Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific like usual. Games coming up in a little bit. So let's get to work here. Temperature tonight at the Ralph, 33 to 35 degrees. So chilly, but not the end of the world. Pittsburgh's used to this. Today, by the way. Just a heads up in case that matters to anyone. Precipitation, 0 to 5% chance, so we should be clear there. Winds at 7 miles an hour. So even though it's practically mid-December, yeah, we're having trouble with this. What is the problem? This is all... All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to the chat, and I'm going to give you exactly what I like tonight. Steelers +2. Josh Allen under 29.5 rushing yards. Big Ben over 42.5 passing attempts. And Pittsburgh +8 open tees. Will close. If you can hear this or see this, I don't know what the problem is. I'm hardwired in, should be good, so we'll keep it short and sweet. All the picks I'm making are in. There's 4. I'm making them. They're in the stream. Line on this game opened originally on the look ahead, Pittsburgh -2.5. It has since, yes, I said Steelers flew in today. we can see in here. So Pittsburgh opened 2.5 on the look ahead, but since then they lost to Washington. In a game everyone saw. Buffalo Monday night goes to San Francisco, hammers the Niners. So people are very high on Buffalo, down on Pittsburgh right now. Third game in 12 days for the Steelers, and the line is swung all the way to Buffalo -2, it looks like. Yeah, 2 across the board right now. Total's gone up a little bit, 47.5 to 48.5. So that's where we stand. Some key injuries on the Pittsburgh defense. Be wary of this. So Devin Bush, the linebacker, and Bud Dupree have already been lost for the season. Joe Hayden, the corner's out tonight. Robert Spillane, another linebacker, he's out as well. So the Pittsburgh defense, as good as they've been, when Joe is saying if it gets choppy, as good as the Pittsburgh defense has been, they're down some key guys tonight, playing on short rest against a good offense. And yet, for some reason, I find myself drawn to Pittsburgh. I'm going to play them +2. I like this spot. This spot. Lifetime as a road dog against the winning team, 17-5 against the spread. So I think you're going to get a much better effort from Pittsburgh tonight than you have seen in the last few weeks. I think a lot of people are going to emphasize that and what they saw Monday night. They're going to want to bet Buffalo. I'm going to play Pittsburgh plus the 2 points. Josh Allen's under rushing yards. He has been much more disciplined with the ball. I had the over on his rushing yards last week. Now, I might be wrong for the second week in a row by going the other way. I had the over against the Niners. He buys himself time with his legs, but then he's letting it rip. And this season, he's only gone over 29.5 rushing yards in 5 of 12 games. So it's not like it's a normal, regular occurrence for him to roll up a ton of rushing yards, even though he can run. He's using his legs. He's just using it to flush out, buy time, and then get the ball down the field. He's throwing it rather than running it. He's maturing in front of our eyes. I mean, he's having a hell of a season. I don't know if you could ever I guess he couldn't be a comeback player, but a most improved player without question. So I'm going to play the under on the rushing yards from him tonight. Now, with Roethlisberger going over 42.5 passing attempts, I'm just playing into it. And I think 2 of them, he's gone over 50 attempts. They're not even attempting to run the ball. I don't know why. Buffalo's run defense is suspect. I could be wrong. Tonight could be the night Pittsburgh comes out and decides they're going to put a rushing attack together. But the last few weeks, they have been throwing the ball like crazy. I'm going to ride the trend and see what happens there. Plus, there's also the chance that they're playing from behind. Kind of a hedge against my Steelers bet a little bit. Ben over 42.5 passing attempts. And then open that tease up, and I'm going to close it eventually tomorrow. I might hold off a little bit later, but tomorrow's going to end up being the play. So that's where we're at. Sorry I'm moving quick on this one, but if the stream is choppy, I want to make sure I at least get it out there, and then I can go back and find from you guys. Is there anything you didn't hear or any questions you may have? Even though there's 4 picks tonight, this is not one of those situations where I'm coming in very confident. I was ultra confident with Tampa Bay today, and I happened to get that one right. Yay. But the reality is, if I don't love the game, I'll let you know. Now, if I don't like it at all, I won't bet it. We got some stuff we like here tonight. But ultimately, these aren't plays I love. I wouldn't go nuts on these. These are 4 plays. I like them. I don't love them. Tampa, I loved. Pigeons messing up your internet. I was out there 10 minutes before the Steelers +2. Josh Allen under 29.5 rushing yards. Big Ben over 42.5 passing attempts. Pittsburgh +8 open tees that will close tomorrow night. No other questions. Bills first half. The Bills have been a very good first quarter team. I think they're the best first quarter team in the NFL in terms of number 1, scoring, and number 2, point differential. So watch that tonight. Keep a real close eye on if they jump on Pittsburgh early. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but they've been the best first quarter team in the NFL this season. So that's going to be something to watch. Could be an idea if you like Pittsburgh and Buffalo gets up early, live bet situation. All right. Connor and Pouncey back. Try to run more. You would hope. Like the over. Nothing on the total. If anything, I'd lean over. Buffalo's been engaged in more shootouts this year. Pittsburgh can shoot out with the best of them, but I do not like it enough to make a bet on it. Terrible first half team. Appreciate it. All right, good stuff. Sorry it was choppy, but the game's going to start in a little while. So thank you for watching. And most importantly, I'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. That's not most important. That's just the tease. Most important, thank you for checking it out. I know you guys have a lot going on. So the fact that you get a kick out of this makes me just thrilled that so many people can come watch me lose bets on a regular basis. It's just fascinating. The Saints today, incredible. just incredible that they just let the Eagles walk all over them. Sean Payton just kicking on 4th and 1. I'm watching him twice. We're going to punt this one. We're going to try a field goal here. Why? I thought that was the whole point of Taysom Hill, was that you went for it on 4th and 1 at midfield. What are you doing? Makes no sense. All right. Good stuff. Have a great night. Go drown my sorrows. Like usual, standard classic Sunday.